Alright guys, so with about 6 days remaining for the error busters, I wanted to kind of let you guys know on some bugs actually taking place within this game mode as well, and it actually has been shared by Indie Runner, and it will impact a lot of people, especially during their runs. It's something that I personally didn't even know about, and I didn't even realize until I went and watched this video and then tested it out myself to see the actual bug take place. And this is going to be huge because it is going to impact, all right, the overall timing of your run, and even might screw you over because of this particular bug. Before I get into it, guys, I just want to let you guys know on something that has been confirmed by Dev Sisters, and is that these protocol levels are going to be staying the same. All right, so it is not going to reset after the season ends. So please, I would say Exchange Center is important for the quest. All right, do the quest, get your exchange items and then complete the quest. But besides that, I would say for season 1, just really focus on the protocol levels, especially the attack and crit. HP is good, it's okay, but the impact it has is very minimal. So if you're gonna be able to do it, then go for attack and crit, because the damage is gonna allow you to have a faster run. All right, so it has been confirmed. I believe the level of the protocol is going up to at least 50 or maybe even 100. I don't know if anybody has even confirmed that yet. I think Andy Runner had like a thumbnail of 100, but I don't know exactly what the maximum level is. But let's get into the actual topic of today's video, and that is going to be about the bug. All right, and there are apparently 3 different bugs that are taking place right now. All right, 3 different bugs. I don't know how to trigger the other 2 specifically, but the one that we know that is happening every single time is going to be within near the end of the run. All right, so I'm gonna go with this team right now. Kind of gonna be test running this to show you guys the bug actually taking place while I'm recording. All right, so the other 2 bugs that has been kind of figured out by players right now is going to be that there's a cooldown increase. All right, cooldown increase if you have a certain condition or certain cookie, or you trigger something inside of the game mode while you guys are beating up Brute. All right, the first boss. All right, so there is a certain condition where that happens, where your cooldown does increase. Don't exactly know what and how to trigger that as of right now, but that is taking place. All right, and then also there are times when pure vanilla will not be actually creating his shield, his HP shield. You have his HP shield, especially like Custer has HP shields. All right, pure vanilla also has HP shield, but there are times where that is not happening. All right, and it's kind of screwing people over. It actually happened to me a couple times. I didn't realize it. I didn't know it was a bug. I thought it was just I was just getting unlucky, or there was something that's happening, because I got a buff, right, that will trigger when a defense or a charge cookie received a shield. It never triggered. All right, so I was very confused, and I guess that is exactly the reason why, all right, that is happening, because your pure vanilla isn't creating HP shield. All right, so let's see here. I'm just gonna take this real quick. Maybe a debuff it was okay too, but here we go. So right here, the Dreamer. All right, so the Dreamer, all right, after the Dreamer boss, all right, the Dreamer boss itself, it doesn't have any bug. All right, but after you do defeat them, all right, so take a look at the cooldown of my cookies right now. All right, Custer has 16 seconds. All right, I don't have any buffs. All right, I have 12 seconds on Space Donut. I have, let's see, 15 seconds on Captain Caviar. All right, and then I have 13 seconds on Sparkling. All right, so there it is. All right, now once I get to this portion of things, all right, where I get to switch out my cookies after I defeat the Dreamer, all right, if I switch out my cookie here, you're gonna see that there's an insane amount of cooldown increase on my cookies. All right, the Custer becomes 21, my Captain Caviar becomes 20. All right, it's insane. Look at the cooldown increase. All right, and I actually tested this out before I started recording as well. And even with the cooldown buff, all right, I had a 25% cooldown buff on my on my team. All right, the cooldown is just so big. All right, it actually screws you over, especially when it comes to against the boss. You want to be using your skill as soon as possible. That's what you want to do, but that gets screwed over. All right, with this cooldown increase. All right, so if you guys were wondering, like all of a sudden, like you have some insane amount of bumps, or like your team is really good, but your cooldown just somehow just becomes insanely big or long. That's the reason why. There is a bug. We thought that it might get fixed, so I didn't make a video yet because I thought the bug might be fixed with the topping stacking bug. I thought they might try and fix that too because the maintenance was pretty long. But yeah, that did not get fixed. All right, so they might fix it during the new season. But as of right now, that is not taking place. And so let me show you guys. All right, let me show you guys a run where I don't switch out. All right, my cookies during the switching phase after I defeat the Dreamer. All right, to show you guys that it's a bug once you do switch it. All right, so my cooldowns are going to be pretty high, but there we go. I have the 25% now. This is really good. All right, and this is going to allow me to have basically a jelly watch, right? So I have 10 seconds cooldown, 12-second cooldown on my Carol. All right, so good right there. All right, and here comes the boss here now. Okay, just to kind of show you guys how the whole thing works. So all right, so still look at my cooldown. All right, we have 12 seconds, or 11 seconds. We have 9 seconds on that, 10 seconds. All right, oh, Dark Cow died there. All right, well, hopefully I Cookie survive in order to show you guys this actually works here. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna just keep Carol here, and then I still have the cooldown, and you're gonna be able to see that the cooldown stays the same. All right, so it is a bug right now that where you switch the cookie, then it will increase the cooldown with the switch. I don't know why it happens. I don't know what the reason is, but it happens. All right, so right now the best thing to do is try to get a team going that is good enough, and then don't switch out during the Dreamer because the cooldown increase will actually screw you over, guys. It is mainly the reason why your clear time will dramatically increase. This one probably for me too. I could have probably had a faster clear time if I didn't switch. All right, because the cooldown increase will screw you over. Of course, if your cookies are like super buffed up and you're still able to clear it, that's great. And you have like the meteor, you have the bone dragon, you have the extra damage and like all those stuff, then that's great. But it could be faster if you take advantage of this. If you know the bug and you don't actually get affected by the bug, because the cooldown and the usage of your skills for your cookies is gonna be really important when it comes to your run. So again, this has been shared by Indie Runner as well, but I want to also address it because the maintenance didn't fix the bug. And also just keep in mind that under certain conditions, I don't know what the condition is, but once you do beat or once you are at the brute boss, then there are times when your cooldown might increase, and then there are times where pure vanilla will just not increase or create the HP shield. All right, those are a couple of things that should definitely help you guys to increase your overall score and your ranking, hopefully. And I will try to make a tier list or like the buff tier list as well before the season ends, and I'll try to get those things out to you guys as soon as possible. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.